Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to listen to me and what I've got to say, and an introduction to Blocklondon, are a furniture manufacturer. They're part of a larger group, which is the Cut Foam Group. Cut Foam's been around for over 40 years. It's on its third generation now, so it's grandfather, father, and now son running it. And they created a brand called Blocklondon, which is manufactured from foam. I'm not talking about plastic, but foam is foam, and foam's from the same basis as plastic, which is oil. So I think before we talk about block, I think we need to talk a little bit about foam. Foam's one of those materials which I kind of look at as a bit of a fifth columnist. It's in everything. Everybody in this room is interacting with it right now. Well, you're actually sat on it, so but it's in everything. It's in your mattress, it's in the underwear, it's in your jacket, it's in your shoes. Okay, it's even in sort of odd places. You find it in your fridge, you'll find it in your washing machine, and you find it even in your laptop. In fridges and washing machines, it's about resonance, it's about insulation. But it really is in everything, and most of you got here today by train, plane or automobile, and undoubtedly you were sat on it. Okay, if you've gone to your office, then it's in your office chair, it's in the office sofa. Okay, it's even in the walls, on the walls, it's in the ceiling. Okay, where it's used to remove acoustic pollution. So it really is in everything, and I say it's a bit of a fifth columnist because it's in everything that we use. We all interact it 24/7, 365 days a year, from the minute we get up till the minute we go to bed. Foam itself, as I said, is originated from the oil industry, so it's really a bad boy, and it's sat on the naughty step. So what does Block do? Well, Block, being part of Cut Foam, most foam companies are converters. They take the foam product from the manufacturer and they convert it into new products, whether that's furniture. As I say, it could be the sponge in your bathroom, it goes into the clothing, it's in our shoes. All the shoe manufacturers use it for the insoles, so it really goes into everything. We like to think of Blocklondon not as converters, but as rehabilitators. We rehabilitate foam. So although we are converters in some respects, as we take an original foam product and we turn it into funky contemporary furniture like this. This is our rainbow sofa. You can see similar ones at stand B177, very contemporary. We also take that furniture, okay, when it comes to the end of its life, and rehabilitate it. And what we did last year is basically set up our own rehabilitation centre. So the foam starts as sofas. When it comes to the end of its life, we collect it as foam scrap. It then gets converted into crumb by our in-house machines here. Okay, and then it's packed into things. It makes cushions. It also makes blocks, and it actually ends up like that, which is what all you lovely people are now sat on. But originally started off as all sorts of different types of foam out of shoes, people's clothing. Okay, we get it back. We're not a massive organisation. We're a little SME, and we decided that we were going to do something about it. So we basically went in-house. We got our rocket scientists to come up with some fantastic ideas. They really burnt the midnight oil, and ended up coming up with all sorts of furniture and packaging designs that all come from what you would say like household materials, from the auto industry, you name it, we take it in. We source all our product, all our raw material here in the UK. We don't import anything. We're trying to reduce our footprint so that we're not bringing stuff from around the world. We try and collect it all locally, and it arrives in our factory like that. Okay, and we'd like to think that actually we are now well ahead of the game in terms of joining the circular economy. We're a bit of a Johnny-come-lately, but we are doing our bit. Okay, so the idea is now we design in-house, we manufacture in-house. Okay, and recently we've tied up with a finance company who are now providing us funding so that we can lease our furniture to corporate users over 3, 4 and 5 years, because I needed to incentivize people to recycle. How do I incentivize corporate users to give me back the furniture? Okay, one thing, I needed to give them money. They need money. They're incentivized by money. And what it is about saving them money. If I can get business to see the benefit of recycling their product and giving it back to me, I'm really setting the benchmark, because not only am I putting new product into them, I'm also guaranteeing I'm going to get it back, which is ultimately guaranteeing my future supply lines. So I'm kind of killing a few birds with one stone. One is I'm giving my client new furniture every 3 to 5 years. 2, he's giving it back, which is a material supply to me. I'm turning it around and I'm putting it back out again, and I can refinance it. Now for the business user, okay, this is great. Here in the UK, I can't speak for the rest of Europe, there's all sorts of benefits in tax write-offs. It comes off the bottom line, their profits go up, and if they're on the stock market, they see their stock market price go, because they're not spending massive amounts of money, okay, at the front end. They're leasing it off us, we're taking it back off for 5 years, putting it back into the economy, okay, so making new product and putting it back out. So we're going to retain them as customers, okay, that is what we want. So we have a long-term relationship with our customer. It's not sell it, thank you, bye, we're off. It's no, we'll put it there, and when you finish with it, we'll take it back and we'll give you new furniture. So, you know, this is the concept that we're, and I heard one of the previous speakers, okay, talking about what was powering the circular economy. Well, I personally believe that we've got to get big business involved in this, because it will be big business that drives it. If you can show them a way, whether it's us with our furniture or any of the other fantastic products that are at this event, okay, you can show big business how they're going to save money and ultimately make money, they will drive it, because ultimately they're about profits. We've got to help them. So this is how we do it. So, you know, in sum up, driving the circular economy is about this. We've got to make it, we've got to incentivize industry and business to join us, okay, and make it profitable so that they can see it on their bottom line. And I think this personally is what will drive business, certainly in the circular economy. For Blocklondon, you know, I'm really proud of what we've done. We're a little SME, 24 employees operating out of a factory in Purfleet near Lakeside, okay, and we've gone from really launching our product less than a year ago to being almost a full circular economy. We design it, we manufacture it, we now lease finance it, then we take it back and we turn it into new product and send it back out there. And our ultimate aim is to be completely 100% waste-free in our manufacturing process by 2020. Quite a lofty mountain for us to climb, but if you don't set the benchmark high, you're never going to achieve it. And I think for a little organisation like us, we've done pretty well in a very short space of time. We've had no funding, it's all been funded in-house, we've not borrowed any money, we've done it all ourselves, and we've done it off our own backs, and it's something that I'm pretty proud of, to be here today and say what we've done, and me and my colleagues have really pulled the stops out, and it's been a strain, but we've got there, and we hope it's just going to go and carry on being built. So that's me pretty much wrapped up, so I hope you found that informative. We are a little business, and ultimately I say it comes down to finance. We've got to get those guys out there to invest, and it's the big boys, because the big boys have the influence on the governments. It's them that makes the government change the legislation, and ultimately it's like a pyramid, it filters down. So big boys, you've got to get on board. Well, that's me done. Thank you very much for listening to me. I hope that was entertaining and that you learned a few things.